against mine.
Hey, people. When you get the director of Demented Death Farm Massacre, the movie,
What?
Prison Ship, aka Star Slammer, Bad Girls from Mars, and The Tomb, and Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers, what do you
Wow.
expect to get?
I don't know. What do you
A
get?
kids movie!
Well, they can't read it. You have it too close. Too much glare. Mom's out of sight. That
Now,
doesn't mean she's hip hop and woo cool.
now,
We never saw a little girl.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This cover, it's kind of accurate, but at the same time, it's a lie.
Because she's not wearing a mask.
This girl is not in this movie. And I would argue this kid isn't in the movie
Let
either.
me see. Yeah, no argument here. And plus, she didn't wear that type of mask. She used like an
There's no dog in this movie either!
ace wrapping.
Yeah, like toilet
athletic.
paper wrapping.
No, like athletic
And
gauze.
also,
The back has better.
Also, she does not make eggs in this movie. She makes cereal. This is what she looks like.
Okay, let's get to it.
So anyway, this doesn't have John Carradine, but it has his wife or daughter or niece, someone that has the Carradine name as well, as one of the FBI agents. And wow, okay, one thing I will say in your movie, A Simple Favor, while I was a little harsh on it, the cops in that movie were way better than the cops in this movie. When did this come out? 94, I think?
I don't know.
No, it was 96, I think.
Okay.
It was 96 because there was a Space Jam poster. Making this a better sequel to Space Jam than Space Jam: A New Legacy, believe it or not, folks.
Yep, believe it.
Believe it.
Okay, can we get to the movie, what the gist is? You didn't show them. It's this. I don't know if you could see this. Turn it so they could... No, the machine.
Oh.
It's a machine that transports people, objects, makes people invisible.
It can teleport things, it can turn people invisible, and it can change your molecular structure.
Yeah, so you can become somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Like a desk.
Spoiler.
Yeah, it can't do that.
Okay, so basically what it is that there are three people who are doing it. There's a good guy, and then there's someone who kind of reminds me of Jennifer Tilly, and another guy who's, you can just kind of tell is evil, slimy dude. So anyway, the son, the good guy is a father and husband. So the woman, the like Jennifer Tilly like person, transforms herself to look like that guy, but I will say this, she's not very good about acting like a dude. Like,
oh, when she pulled up the pants real high?
Yeah, she was like walking like a stereotype of a cowboy or something.
Ride 'em up those pants.
Like, it was like, so, like, is the guy trying to act, did the director tell the guy to act gay or something, or?
Well,
I think
kissing her.
trying to kiss her boyfriend. I think I even made a joke like Richard Simmons would tell this guy to man up. Oh, this is one review I'm not sending to some people on Twitter.
Okay, let's get her started.
So anyway, while he's kind of while the woman is kind of going undercover as the good guy to like frame him by like saying, yeah, I'd like a one-way ticket to
Switzerland,
yeah.
Zurich or
No,
something.
I thought it was like Grenada or Granada somewhere. I don't know.
No.
I thought it started with a G. Um, and then like planting $15,000
in the wife's jewelry box. Which he
so
actually was putting it under the mattress and not in the jewelry box. The jewelry box was on the edge of the table. Do you
can't
need
get my
some
cold.
water? Do you want some water?
It's kind of hot in here. So anyway.
Oh God, here comes the rain again. I can't get out and walk. Dang it.
So anyway, after this, then when the son and the mother both kind of find out that he's acting very
weird. Not
yes.
normal. Not normal.
Weird is an understatement.
When the mom says, I'm glad I didn't sleep with him.
Okay. So anyway, then they go to like the warehouse, and the wife or the mother, before she was in charge,
she helped invent.
No, the other side.
She helped invent this piece of machine.
Yeah, killed it.
Great, you can wash those socks.
Bugville, everybody.
Yeah. So she.
Oh, they're dirty.
Before they had their son.
Yeah.
Dr. John and his wife, they kind of worked together to invent this machine.
Mm-hmm.
And every night he brought home the blueprints to the machine. Mm-hmm. And so he always hit them in the spot.
So the son presses a button as the father is kind of like dazed and confused and just like kind of like walking out like, I don't know, walking out like Jello or something, like he's dizzy or something. That's when the son presses a button, turning the mom invisible.
Mm-hmm. Where's the red button?
And there's some goodwill.
He didn't press it. He actually had to lift it up like
no, it was
switch.
A button.
I thought it was a switch.
No, there was a button and there was a switch.
Okay.
So it turns her invisible. She doesn't notice it, but he does.
Mom, your head is gone.
Yeah. And there's a product placement for Goodwill because she says, "Oh, thank God I didn't give them to Goodwill just yet.
Donate these clothes."
So then it kind of becomes a kind of typical, well, kind of a secret, invisible movie where the mother is invisible during it. I wanted more of the mother to be invisible.
Well, she was finding out what was going on. She drank the guy's Coke. She slammed bathroom doors.
Slammed pies, like.
Oh yeah.
Put like a knife to his it was like a table knife, I think, right? Mm-hmm. And then like what else?
Ketchup, mustard.
Yeah, it's like, huh? Oh yeah, that's gonna hurt him. What is he, Chicagoan?
He didn't have a hot dog, but.
And then there's another part where she like turns the fan on him and like zooms it towards his face. And she's like, or he's like suddenly terrified, so he trips a silent alarm, but she can easily get out. And he's like, nothing, tripped it accidentally. Nothing's going crazy. There is one part where, there's a security guard who sneezes, and she says Gesundheit, and then
like looking all over.
And then the door opens and closes, and he says, "I've had enough coffee." I see another one. Move to the side.
Okay. So how far are we going to go in this? I don't think many people do this. This is. Can you use a Kleenex instead of a sock?
No.
It's my sock.
This is your sock?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Woo. Well, I had the fly swatter for you.
Hey, be faster getting in and out of the house.
Okay, whatever.
So anyway, the son's friend kind of just vanishes for most of the movie.
Well, he was over and everybody was leaving the house, so he
Hmm.
might as well go home.
Um, it was kind of funny how they reveal who's the good guy and who's the bad guy, and then like there's twists at the end, and at the same time there's like a scene in a boxing. There's like a mini scene in a boxing ring.
Right, because that day that he was kidnapped, he was taking his son to get a skateboard, and his son didn't want to fight this bully in
Yeah.
school. But if he didn't, he thought the kids would call him
Part of
names.
me, so I guess both of them really are strong. I expected it to be I expected there to be reveal or something. That's another thing. There's many times where one of the bad guys is in the car driving, and you expect the wife to be in there.
Yeah, make him crash or something, grab the wheel.
Fun fact: the director also made two movies called Invisible Mom and a spin off called Invisible Dad. And according to Wikipedia, Invisible Mom 2 and Invisible Dad are not as good as the first Invisible Mom.
The one that we saw?
No.
Oh, we saw two?
No, we saw a rip-off. A rip-off of a
Oh,
movie the
Mom's Out
director
of
made.
Sight,
Yeah.
not Invisible Mom.
And by the way, this movie was so good. The
Well,
director the director used a pseudonym.
it's blurry. There, they can make it bigger. Stop.
The director used a pseudonym, Peter Stewart, because he didn't want to be associated with this. The guy who did Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers didn't want to be associated with this movie. That's kind of shocking if when you really think about it, huh?
Yep, 20th Century Fox. Got something in my eye.
That's pretty much all I have to say. I do recommend this movie. I think it's pretty funny. There's nothing super offensive in it
Yeah.
that I can think of at all. I mean, unless you're a cop, then it might, or an FBI agent, then it might make you seem like the most useless person on the planet.
You know,
These people,
there is a twist at the end, so
these
who's
FBI,
actually the money
yeah,
bags behind
these
it?
FBI agents are like so bad they'd have trouble counting to 7 and walking.
Yeah, well, they did walk.
They're the most.
They did drive, but they were stupid. Yeah.
They're worse than that sheriff in Texas Chainsaw 3D.
Oh, okay. Don't know about that.
Anyway, I'd recommend this movie. I recommend you check it out. Maybe don't buy it. Maybe get it from your library or probably from the $5 bin at Walmart.
If you want.
What do you do you recommend people see it as well?
It's fine for kicks and giggles.
Yeah, that's the phrase. Join us next time. Join us next time when we take a look at another R-rated movie. And we're getting closer to that one. Bye!
Bye-bye.